Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we are talking about the update that dropped for us, a bit of week in review, and yes, the Jade skin picks for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the update, as I know a lot of people would be very excited about this. I know I was, especially these server owners. Alright, so the first thing on the list, they reintroduced, server name colors. Players no longer turn invisible after getting kicked and leaving the server while sitting or mounted. Alright, and then we have players no longer rubber band across the map, which is great, walking long distances. A couple FPS fixes, both in large bases and also with shooting projectiles, which is fantastic. Optimized movement sounds along with playback for music. Barbed wooden barricade and high external walls. High external stone walls, and then the wood walls, short and high ice walls, will no longer cause damage in PvE. Oh, boo! And then we have fix a crash when spectating and dropping a player's item at the same time as they drop an item. If you didn't know, if you're spectating, you can actually drop somebody's stuff. Isn't that crazy? It is. Okay, players no longer can ride boats below foundations, clipping through bases. Also, you can't get under the map and stuff like that now. So, hey, there's also a barrier that will wax you as well. Plants now have correct textures. Scientists no longer have transparent visors. Players no longer can see through the bottom of sirens. Let's see, we fixed some LOD issues with lockers. Players are now able to select fertilizer as a cost for items in vending machines. I know some people were talking about that. So those are fantastic fixes. Now, on to custom servers as far as we know them. We're still testing the team system, so, come around for that. By the way, if you're looking for a great, stable server, there's no admin abuse. We definitely keep the cheaters at bay. By the way, did you guys hear that PlayStation, maybe on purpose, maybe inadvertently, it sounds like they got rid of Zen Kronos, and that came from the Zen Kronos Discord, I think, directly. So I thought that was kind of crazy. So I think PlayStation 5 might have it completely removed now, which is fantastic. That was a lot sooner than I thought it would be, so very excited about that. Okay, so if you are looking for a stable experience on Rust Console Edition, no admin abuse, we take care of cheaters. You can check out the servers there at the top of the screen, top center. We have the Jade Monkey 2X Solo Duo Trio servers, all BPs unlocked, a very accelerated experience that wipes every week as a hard wipe. And then we have the Jade Monkey 1.2 bi-weekly, and that also has the anti-cheat recyclers and a bit of a boost. You spawn them with the Timmy blueprint, the Timmy BP, and also Hatchet Plus, Rock Plus, and then Outposts also have a boost on cycling the stock as well. So it's more of a vanilla experience, and bi-weekly means 2 weeks into a soft wipe, and then 2 more weeks, and then it goes into a hard wipe. So it's like monthly, but like with a twist, kind of. It's that nice combination between monthly and weekly that I think a lot of people will like. So if you want to, check it out. And if you're looking for VIP on those servers, all you have to do is become a channel member, and then make sure you look for the community post, the members only community post, and then put your PSN or gamer tag inside of there, and you're good to go. All right, so let's get on to these Jade skin picks, shall we? We shall. Into the store. Boo, boo, boo. All right, so you notice we have a lot of earth tones in this one for sure. But before we cover that, let's go ahead and hit these special items. The obsidian rock is going for 450 rust coins. It's a bit steep, but again, if you're in the market for it, it's not too bad. There's no highlights or glowing parts on there whatsoever, but I do like the, it almost looks like crude oil, doesn't it? Almost. And then we have a really nice garage door going for 225 rust coins. I do like that. Ta-da! Looks good, especially if you're in the market for more garage doors. You know me, I like anything deployable. Okay, so here's how it works. With the Jade skin picks, I like to break it down into 2 categories. We have the green section, 1 and 2, and then the orange section, 1 and 2. Green being the best in my book, and then 1 and 2. So if you don't have enough rust coins to get the whole sets all the time, because they do get expensive over time, that's kind of a way to break it down. I give you some rationale. So there we go. All right, so first and foremost, you see that we have a lot of earth tones here, for sure. We have the Oceanic Scouts going for 1,800 rust coins if you get the whole set. We're going to break down into the Roadside Kilt for 400 rust coins. It's not a bad skin. Although, to be fair, I'm not trying to knock on the skin or whatever, but because we have 2 like earth tones that kind of look similar, I think it's not the best time to put these back to back in the store, you know what I mean? Because it's like, some people are more like, hey, why would I get 2 brown sets if I already have another brown set? Anyways, roadside jackets going for 450 Rust coins. Again, I'm not trying to knock on the artists and stuff that did this. I think they're good. But I think as far as putting them together, why would you have 2 similar things? It's kind of odd, right? Oceanic roadside gloves going for 400 Rust coins. We have the coffee can helmet. I do like this one, going for 450 Rust coins. And then the double barrel shotgun for 450. Kind of looks like cardboard there on the end, doesn't it? Again, no glowing parts on these. And then the hunting bow going for 425 Rust coins. Okay, so now for the breakdown for this set. As a matter of fact, since we already commented on this, honestly, I think because these 2 sets are like brownish, honestly, I think the Steampunk Scout set is probably a stronger one. And if you're looking for just one set of roadside armor, I would say just go for the Steampunk Scout set. If you're just going for complete sets, to be perfectly honest, but we'll break it down further. Just because they're like there's almost the same kind of brownish earthy tones, you know what I mean? They're different for sure, but anyways, I digress. All right, so now for the Jade skin picks. We have the green picks, which are going to be the double barrel shotgun for the first one for 450 Rust coins for sure. I like double barrel shotguns because it's so early game, even to mid. I mean, let's be honest, popping on a hazmat suit with a double barrel is your get it back hit. Am I right? So the green secondary pick, and this is only because I don't typically pick bows, but because the other set has a lot of earthy brownish tones, I'm going to say that then the green secondary pick is going to be the hunting bow for 425 Rust coins. It's nice, it makes it a bit darker than the standard set, so it's nice to look at, but you know, it may not be your cup of tea if you don't stay in primitive for too long, or maybe you play on a server that has primitive all the time. Who knows? All right, so for the orange, first pick is going to be the coffee can helmet because it has this nice little cheese kind of smile on it. Yeah, for 450 Rust coins. And now we have the roadside gloves going for 400 Rust coins for the orange secondary pick. And again, I kind of picked these based off of having these 2 in existence, and maybe you're picking some from each of these. All right, on to the next set. I know this one's a bit all over the place, right? Blackboard Cache. I think this is the strongest set out of all of these because, you know me and deployables, I love them. But this set's going for 950 Rust coins. Again, if you're looking for good boxes, especially organization, I think this set is probably the best one to get. It's the lowest out of all of them, and it's very, very functional because you always got to put your stuff somewhere, right? All right, so here's the kicker. I know we have a lot of brown earthy tones here, but I guess that's redundant, isn't it? Earthy tones are brown. So check this out. So the large wooden box here is, this one is, well, actually we can probably just make it bigger. This is the sulfur box going for 225 Rust coins. But here's the deal. Turn off the lights a little, turn off the lights a little bit. They glow. On most of the sides, not all of them, 2 of the sides do not glow. The back end across from the buckle, and then on the top, it does not. But these are enough. Think about it. Your loot configurations, this is enough for it to be functional. I do like that. Functional deployables I'm always about. So the next one here is the metal box going for 225. They're all the same price. We have the wooden box, 225. I do like that it has different languages for like what it is on the side. I wonder if it's localized, like the glowing part. I wonder. Why does Russian look like it says applesauce? Anybody? Just me? Then we have the stone box going for 225. Same idea here. And I like that they're color-coded too. I cannot express that enough. Not only is it functional, but at a glance, I don't even have to read it. I'll know. I know in the past we've had things that are labeled like this, but they're kind of small. And to be fair, I still think this could be a bit larger on the sides. But I do like the fact that it's got some glowing parts and at least some color coordination that's a bit easier to see at nighttime. You know, because nighttimes are very, very dark. So, scrap box again, 225. And then we have a charcoal box going for 225. Same idea. All right, so here's the breakdown. This is basically, I mean, since they're all pretty much the same, but there's different labels, it's going to be based off of what you do like or what makes the most sense. So is this the one that's scrap? Okay, so my first green pick is going to be the scrap box. And it doesn't always have to be scrap, but I do like the yellow, I almost said orangey tone to it. And then we're going to have to pick, for the secondary green pick, we're going to have to pick wood because it's green. Always. So the orange first pick is definitely going to be sulfur. Orange first pick. because why not sulfur? I do like the little twinkle on there. And then we have, I think it was stone for last one. Okay, yeah. Stone for the orange secondary pick, if that's not totally confusing by now, right? Again, we should probably come up with a better ranking system, shouldn't we? Probably. All right, so those are the two sets there. Again, if you're looking at getting one of these sets or mixing and matching, I did the Oceanic and the Steampunk Scout. I did make my Jade picks based off of if you're going to mix and match, so hopefully that helps out. So Steampunk Scout going for 1,050 Rust coins. We have the first Roadside Jacket going for 275 Rust coins. I do think this is the stronger of the two. I just think it's more interesting. I do like just the steampunk vibe all around. The gears are nice. Just more variation across the chest. I'm a fan. Again, I'm not trying to knock on the artist stuff because I think there's both a lot of time and effort put into both of them. We have the steampunk shirt going for 250. I do think that's sharp. Fancy boy, especially if you're on a PvE server. We have pants going for 250 Rust coins. And there's no glowing parts on these, by the way. And then we have the Steampunk Road Sign Kilt going for 225. Again, I think that's just more interesting. I don't know how many or how much of the cheeks I can show on YouTube, right? They're so picky. It's like, don't worry. Coffee can helmet going for 275. Again, I think this one's very interesting. Although I do like the grinning mask on the opposite set as well. And then we have the road sign gloves going for 225. I do like those a lot. Okay, so because we do have access to PvE, oddly enough, my first Jade skin pick is going to be the Steampunk shirt going for 250. Now, it's not your standard hoodie, but I think it's nice because you can really mix and match this with other things, whether you're playing on PvP or PvE. So that's going to be my first pick. The shirt's going for 250. My secondary green pick is going to be the Steampunk pants because it goes well with it, even though it's, you know, it's brown and more like muted, but it does have some details on there. So again, it goes well with that set. And then I'm going to have to pick, even though these are very interesting, the helmet and the gloves, my orange first pick is definitely going to be the road sign kilt because I just think it's more interesting than the other set. Again, nothing against the artist. The steampunk look just looks great, man. And then my orange secondary pick is going to be the road sign jacket. And again, the only reason why my oranges weren't green this time is because we've had a lot of road sign chest pieces and kilts and stuff. So if you've been kind of following along and doing my picks, if you want to, this will hopefully add some variation to your set. So the orange secondary pick is going to be the road sign jacket for 275 Rust coins. Looking good. Oh, I didn't notice there was a label on the back. That's cool. All right, so if you guys are looking for a way to stop offline raids, it should already be up on the end screen now. And if you guys are looking for a fantastic server for Rust Console Edition, please, please, please join my server. It is the Jade Monkey Solo Duo Trio 2X. And join us. We're going to be testing out some new settings and stuff live on stream and doing some events. All right, love you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!